We know we
Here, Dave.
I love that little theme tune now. It's good. It's part of the experience. It makes me happy. It makes me smile every time I click it. It doesn't make you jump this time.
No. And you haven't got your terrifying Halloween tunes on today.
I couldn't. Yeah, no. Halloween's been and gone. That was last month, wasn't it? Surely. Surely. I did walk around the village on Halloween evening, and it was lovely to see so many houses really go for it. I mean, some of them were so spooky. And great big statues like Dementors or something outside the house moving around, and speakers in them. And as you come up to them, lights come on, and the voice. I mean, really spent a fortune. I should have gone around with a video camera because it was spectacular, and there was some really cool pumpkin carving.
Yeah, now my kid's only 2.5, and he's sort of he's pretty into Halloween this year. He's saying everything's spooky. Got some spooky crisp stuff. Let's go see the spooky people.
Yeah,
he saw. They weren't even that scary, the things he saw, but him and his little friends all managed to get quite upset at some of the stuff in people's windows and people answering the door in scary masks. Bless them.
I mean, obviously, we used to carve the pumpkins when there were kids at home, but there are no kids at home, so we just turn the lights off now. But actually, we went out to have a walk around just to see all the.
Stay away from the windows, hide.
We just went for a walk around the village to see all the lights and the kids all dressed up, which is just it's fantastic seeing all.
They do that thing now where like people put pumpkins out to sort of like as in like we're doing the trick or treating, whereas they never used to do that when I was younger. It was people knocking on your door all evening, regardless of whether you had anything out.
There wasn't any trick or treating when I was a boy. I don't think pumpkins were invented. I grew up overseas, didn't I, in a tropical country? So yes. That wouldn't even been a thing in a different culture. Hey, anyway,
it's in the Isle of Man, hot tuna over there.
Welcome to another Master of Malt Whiskey Draw
/ Halloween trivia chat.
It was just a recap on Halloween trivia, but we're done. We're done with Halloween. No theme music tonight, apart from the standard. And we've got another 10 tickets to draw, just over £11,000 worth of whiskey and rum. Quite a few did sell out. Mostly sold out there. What's coming up next week are some big ones. One sold out, the 27-year-old Inch Gower, which I'm very happy about. That sold out because I'm a big fan of Old Inch Gower, and not many people know about it, and it's delicious. Other things that are moving quite fast, obviously the Macallan Classic Cut Collection, just 9. From 2017 to 2025 editions, a full Macallan Classic Cut collection there, I think. At the top of the shop, obviously the Hakushu 25. That is a spectacular whiskey. I think you must have tried. I've tried that at a whiskey show before, the Dream Dram, and it's delicious. There's a 1979 Ben Winnis. That looks good. Bottled in 2023. 30-year-old Lafroig. That's moving along really, really quickly. The 4 Square Colours of Rum collection.
Oh, yeah.
So that's from the 4 Square Distillery, edition number 10, 11, 4, and 15. It must be the way they count out there. I don't know. Any numbers. But yes, a number of editions there from a 9-year-old to 15-year-old, 9, 11, 13-year-old and 15-year-old. A brace of Teeling 21-year-olds, Masai cask and a Ruby port cask.
Always nice, yeah.
A trio of Port Charlotte, 10, 18 and the Isla Barley 2014.
Also cool.
Yeah, very cool. 27-year-old Dufton, very, very cool. Dufton 27-year-old. You don't see an awful lot of old Dufton, that's for sure. I think we bottled one at 40-year-old, didn't we? Our first ever one. And a Royal Salute 21-year-old, the peated blend. I like Royal Salute, but I've never seen a peated blend. Is that something new? I've never had a peaty Royal Salute. Royal Salute's just a
Oh,
lovely.
yeah.
So that's quite special. Just a £5 ticket and only 40 tickets available. So easy, very short odds there. And I saw some pretty cool things listed yesterday. The first 6 lots up for the week after next week. I can't believe we're in November.
I know.
Let's start from the bottom. A Glen Scotia collection, 12, 15, 18 and 21-year-olds. A Kilhoman collection of 8 different Kilhomans from the Isla Distillery. I remember doing a bit of floor malting there. I think you were videoing me moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a little video of me while I was shoveling malt. Long time ago. What else is in there? Right at the top, an OFC Bourbon 2005, the old-fashioned copper. That's the old name of the distillery, one of the early American bourbon distilleries there. So that's kind of special. That's a big deal, like 4.5 grand's worth of whiskey.
Yes.
See an awful lot of that. That's the top of the shop, £15 ticket. There is the Ardbeg Trevain full set. Trevain, I can't speak Gaelic, but Trevain full set. So that's a full set of 19-year-olds from 1 to 7. That's a nice little collection, eh?
That's epic, isn't it? Yeah.
That's
a huge. Yeah, some really good collections in this week.
Yeah.
Week coming.
And a gorgeous Hibiki 21-year-old at number 3 there.
Nice.
And a 1960 Armagnac, a vintage Armagnac, a single vintage Armagnac from Clé de Duc. And it's, yeah, wow. That looks really cool. 1960. I'd like to try that one. Anyway.
Yeah. Bye to everyone who's joining along with us here as well. So you've got some of our regulars in, some of the faces we've got. So hi to we've got David and Rob, and we've got Colin, who's apologising to Claire for winning the rum last week.
Oh, that's lovely.
Claire would have loved that. And Claire's saying that she got dressed up at the pub on Friday for Halloween, and that we need a Whiskey Santa theme tune. So there you go, Dave.
We need a Whiskey Santa.
Festive enough, your theme tune now.
Yes, I need a Christmas. Okay, a Whiskey Santa. Okay, I'll ask Sam if we can get a Whiskey Santa. He loves noodling around in the studio.
Can't Bend the Knee says that we've got the questions might be mixed up on the Armagnac and the Japanese whiskey lots for the new week. So apologies if you're scratching your head for Armagnac trivia as you're trying to enter for Japanese whiskey and vice versa. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But
we need to have a look at that.
Just keep you on your toes.
Hey, are you ready for today's draw?
I'm ready. Yeah, let me bring it in. I've got the wheel.
Okay,
away in the background. Yeah.
Let's start with the rum from Diplomatico, the Ambassador. This has been finished in a sweet PX cask. This is one of their flagship rums. So finished in Pedro Jimenez for 2 years. So sweet Pedro Jimenez and rum, delicious, I would say. Of course, this sold out pretty quickly. So there are 65 of you playing for this. So fingers crossed for you all.
All right, let's do it. Let's get into it. Here we go. That is Elliot S. Our first winner today. Congrats, Elliot.
Congratulations. Fantastic. Right, up next. Some Japanese aromatic yeast from Nikka Whiskey, the Miyagikyo, I think.
Miyagi-kyo.
Yeah, there we go.
Wax on, wax off. Then the Japanese forever.
I remember being told how to say it, and I still can't get it. A long time ago. Crikey, that was a long time ago. Under the Arches in Vinopolis. A long time ago. With the late Dominic Roscoe as well.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, right. Okay, and this one sold out as well, and there's just 50 of you playing for this one, so even better odds. Okay. Let's find a winner for this. Even I can read the names on the wheel there. Apart from the
So, single malt from Japan. Yeah, very cool. They're kind of a geeky production-based one here. Very best of luck. Ooh, going to be Andrew I.
huzzah! Congratulations, Andrew.
There, multiple times there. I was watching them come around, but Andrew I has grabbed it. Congrats, Andrew.
Excellent.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one.
Aye. We're staying in Japan for another cool one.
Ah, yes. Okay, yeah.
On the way, Chichibu 2024. Floor malted barley. Yeah, some cool stuff that the Chichibu. It's a cool little distillery. I never got to it while I was there, but I had an invite back in the day. I never got there. One day. But yeah, it's a cool looking distillery. They do some really cool stuff. Real geeky whiskey. And this is from 100% floor malted barley, their limited edition On the Way series. Always very popular at a whiskey show. And again, of course, this sold out pretty quickly. And there are just 65 people, or 65 tickets. Some of you obviously buy more than one ticket. Enter a couple of times by the looks of things, but I look at the names on the, if I can see.
Colin's saying the only moral choice is to award this to someone in Japan. Yeah. He's always in for the Japanese ones. Right. Yeah, super cool. Let's spin this wheel. And it is Thomas M. So there you go.
Congratulations, Thomas.
Indeed. That is super cool.
Oh, it is.
Sorry, Colin.
Yes. Okay, let's go to Isla. To Kalila.
Let's. We usually make a jaunt over there.
It's yeah. Kalila means the sound of Isla, which the distillery overlooks the stretch of water that separates the island of Isla and Jura, its neighbour. And from the still room, you have the most excellent view of the Paps of Jura.
Colin's just said, "Yay!" So I don't.
Oh,
we've got people working under aliases here. It's confusing who's who. But that is nice to see. Well done.
So a lovely little Kalila collection here. It's funny because Kalila has been around for a long time. Yet it's really only had a single malt really since 2002. I think I wrote on here this morning. Flora and Fauna came, Flora and Fauna came at the end of the 90s, didn't it? And then it sort of disappeared, and they had the first range. It's always you could only buy it if you visited the distillery in the old days. Yeah. So that's not that long ago when you think about it.
No, it's not. That's just kind of mind bending, isn't it? I guess obviously it was retained when Port Ellen was closed.
Yes,
and back then, of course, single malt not anywhere near what it became.
It was slaved over Port Ellen, wasn't it? Of the two, it was slaved because of its ability to make different styles of whiskey. It could do unpeated and peated. Although not, it was a utility distillery back then, making whiskey for the blends, and still is a big utility distillery making whiskey for blends. But here's a little collection of their core, their 12, the Distiller's Edition, which I'm a big fan of, the Mock, and a special release from 2024, the 11-year-old there from their special releases. So a lovely little collection.
I do like Kalila. Got a soft spot for Kalila.
Yeah. And we have
people do.
We have a really cool label on the boutique Calais. That's much. Lots of fun.
Claire's saying that, yeah, Colin's got the luck, but Colin's saying he's still not as lucky as his son, but he's trying to catch up. Yeah, his son's on a few, hasn't he? Right, on to the Kalila. Let's spin this wheel. Here we go. Could it be? It's another one for Andrew I. Somebody who buys a lot of tickets, I think, and has been richly rewarded today so far. That's a lovely collection. Well done, Andrew.
Very well done. A little Highland distillery. Once the smallest distillery in Scotland. A long time ago, before the rise of the craft distilleries. Edgedow, 25-year-old. Tiny little distillery, Wormtub Distillery. And this was to celebrate 200 years of distilling. I can't believe it. 25-year-old was distilled in 1999. I mean, 25 years ago was 1999 is just yesterday. How could it be 20?
Things like, yeah, 1970s. That must be 30 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Where did all these years just fly from, Jake? I just don't know. So this is a single first fill Bordeaux Hogshead. Only 272 bottles at a very healthy cask strength of 54.8% ABV. Wow. £400 bottle of whiskey.
I was just saying, yeah, I think Andrew's watching along. We've got Andy May in the comments with lots of smiley faces and hearts. Feeling good. Congrats, Andy. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's wheel is ready, Dave. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's pick a winner for this one. Spin it, spin it.
Oh, it's not quite going to get round. It's delete H.
Yep.
I was nearly getting ahead of myself, and it was slowing down faster than I was expecting that. nearly prepping to say the wrong name, but Philippe, congrats. That's well, they're all cracking bottles, aren't they? Always are.
They always are. Yeah, everything we want, everything we'd like ourselves. Funnily enough,
I remember back in the days when I used to spend more time in the warehouse, when I was far fewer people at Mom. There's only a handful of people. We all did, chipped in with everything even more than we do now. And just the endless variations of different wine cask Edredows.
Oh yes, I remember all of
remember where they are and which one's which, and
all those little pink boxes and coloured pastel coloured boxes. Yeah, yeah.
That takes me back.
Right, here's a little collection of 5 whiskies from the independent bottler Duncan Taylor. It's from their Octave collection. So I didn't know we've done some Octave whiskey. They call it their Octave collection, and they have these handmade from European oak butts, and it's 1/8 of the capacity of a butt. So they get European oak from the different bodegas, and they hand make these into smaller casks with a volume of up to 70 litres. So it's somewhere in between 65 and 70 litres they seem to be. So there's much more wood interaction. So what they have these fillings, and then they have matured stock and then put them into these octaves for a short period of time, and they're ready when they're ready.
Yeah, it's one of those things you got to wrap your head around when you get into whiskey, isn't it? That or spirits in general, I guess, that as you scale things up or down, the surface area to volume ratio is changing as well. Yeah. So yeah, when you get into these small casks, you've got a lot of interaction, as you say.
Yeah. Not quite sold out, so the odds have just got better for the ticket holders. Better than you first thought. There you go.
We've got.
Let's
have a look what's in here. Oh, this is a lovely selection of indie bottlings, isn't it?
It is. Yes, it's all those distilleries that you don't always see. Glentockers,
Bunnahabhain, Tullibardine, and Glenmurray.
Yeah.
Really nice selection of indie bottles there. Okay,
Yeah.
let's get this spun. Here we go. We are coming around to Darren M. The Duncan Taylors are yours. Congrats, Darren.
Congratulations, Darren. Wow. Yeah, some lovely distilleries in there. The 15-year-old Glen Tuckers, Bunnahabhain, 15-year-old, that's 16-year-old Glen Murray. Yeah, they're all good. All good. Yes, I very much like that little selection. And all those bottles will be limited by one cask. They're not small cask as well. Right, because every cask is different. What's up next? It's just another little collection from 5 to 7. A full look at the colours on that.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. It's glowing, isn't it? It's a very cool collection of whiskey. The colours there for sitting around the fire. I can just imagine sitting around the fire with them surrounding me. A complete collection there of Glendronach 7s. So the 12, 15, 18 and 21-year-old, their core expressions, and then 3 of their recent specials, Ode to the Valley, Embers and the Dark.
Yeah, Rachel Barry at the helm there, putting those together now.
Yeah, very cool. And yes, this one sold out fairly quickly, and I thought it would do.
I think we had the Ode to the Valley in Pour and Sip not long ago.
We did.
Yeah, that was.
And it's very good.
Yeah, inspired by the local fruit and things. Yeah,
it was very good. I remember because I'm not a big. I haven't really got a huge. I don't think I've got any Glendronach in the house, to be honest. I don't think it's something boutique I've ever bottled either.
I think I've just taken the wheel away, Dave. But I thought I was adding it in. I'd already added it in. There we go.
I thought I was about to bring it in and then it disappeared. I thought, oh, okay, maybe you didn't have it. Maybe it was the old one.
No, I think it was ready. I just too far ahead. Right, let's find these at home. Let's do it. Here's Jonathan M. Lovely. How many bottles is this day? 7?
7.
Wowzers. Wicked. Whole collection. Congrats, Jonathan.
That's a lovely collection. A really lovely collection. And just £6 for that ticket. Yeah.
It's about 7 bottles, is it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool collection of 7. Yeah.
For a popular distillery. Nice work.
Okay, we're down to the last 3, the 3 big ones. Now, this is a big one, and it surprised me that it didn't inspire as much of you as I thought it would, because this distillery, I guess it's more well-known. Is it more well-known overseas? I don't know. I mean, it was quite a small distillery, the Speyside Distillery. It's a bit confusing having a distillery called the Speyside Distillery in Speyside. But yes, and their brand called SPEY.
Which became the single malt, as it were, yeah.
Yeah, and the distillery is looking for a new home at the moment because they haven't got a home. The distillery that was built back in the day, it says founded in 1990, so that's when they first started distilling. But we were just looking at earlier that the distillery took a long time.
Yeah, it's they had the idea, didn't they, back in the 50s or 60s, and started plans then.
Yeah.
Weren't distilling until 1990 odd, which makes this 30-year-old.
Yep.
Yeah.
The distillery was completed in 87, but it started commissioned the dry stone wall in 1962. So it started repiecing the building back together, and then the distillery didn't start running for 3 years after the building was completed. And so, 30-year-old. So this is right back from their history at the beginning. Superb.
Claire's going back to work. Have a jolly week, she says. See you, Claire. Have a good one.
Have a lovely week.
But yes, technically a closed distillery now because they've taken all their kit to find a new place for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Shall we
Ready when you are.
Bring that wheel in and give it a spin.
Here we go. Here's, I think, going to be, yep, Gene G. Well done, Gene.
Congratulations. Yeah, I've had some of the, not the 30-year-old, but I've had some of they had some specials a while back that they did, and they were superb. So an old mate of mine used to be their brand ambassador many years ago, and I've tasted a few old.
Oh, you're friends with Macallan.
Sorry?
I'm just being silly, Dave.
Oh, the football man. Yes, he got involved for a little while, didn't he? Doing something like this, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I remember, yeah. No, not the brand. He wasn't ever at a whiskey show, that's for sure. Not the whiskey show. We used to pedal anyway. Surprise, surprise.
One of the two big ones, aren't we? Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Just a 25-year-old Macallan, or the Macallan, 2022 release. So a one from yesteryear. And yes, of course, it's sold out always. Macallan, very, very popular.
Yeah.
And to buy something like this, yeah, you're looking at a lot of money. Almost £2,000. Well, you won't get much change. You won't be able to buy a pint after with a £2,000 note. Hey, so there are 199 of you playing for this. A full house.
Yep. Got a busy wheel to spin. Lots and lots of people's fingers crossed. Let's do it. Oh, it is going to be Mr. F.
The mysterious Mr.
Mysterious Mr. F. First name.
Congratulations, Mr. F. We have been expecting you.
Lots of people with the first name beginning with F scrambling to find their order numbers and wondering how to do that.
First name or second or surnames.
Well, congrats to whoever that is.
Yeah.
Pretty mega win there.
That is a huge, huge win. But there's one more that will surpass in certain value.
Unbelievably.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see what it is, yeah, from 25-year-old Macallan to
1965 Springbank. 1965. So bottled in 2001. So this is an old collection bottle. Their local barley series. So yeah, barley was completely different back in the 60s than it is today. So much lower yields, so much more savory flavor than the modern barley strains, which are very, very sugary and sweet. It's all about yield and making as much spirit as you can from an acre of grain. But yeah, this is going to be a tasty, a highly collectible, must be one of their early iconic local barley series.
Yeah, this is extraordinary, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah. A rarity, a little bit.
Looking at that label, just geeking out.
It's superb, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. Should we do a drum roll? Yeah.
Warrants one, for sure.
This one definitely does, yeah. Oh, wow. I just love this.
Yep. Again, the pre-big wheel nerves. Okay. Go on, Jake. Give it a spin.
This is a big, big one.
Very best of luck. Whoever wins this.
Handmade whiskey.
Super cool. Right, let's do it. Augusto G. Here's your week.
It certainly is your week, sir. Augusto. Oh, wow.
Huge.
What a huge, huge win.
Colin saying there's a lot of people on that wheel. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And yeah, goodness me. Well, we'll be in touch with Augusta and all our winners. But 36-year-old Springbank.
That label is fantastic, isn't it? I really do like that. And you think that label would have been printed at the turn of the millennium, 2001?
Yeah, whiskey marketing's changed something in the last sort of 30 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, but their Springbank hasn't that much, really.
No, true.
Yeah.
If one distillery's marketing is and well, everything that they do has changed the least, it may well be Springbank.
Right, that's it. That's another 10 gone. There's 10 next week. And one of them, well, 10 to draw, but one of them's already sold out. So that Inchgower has sold out. But there's 9 superb lots still to go, ranging in prices. I think it's another £11,000. Yep, it's another £11,000 worth of whiskey. For, I mean, quite frankly, some ridiculous prices of the ticket. £5 for that collection of Duncan Taylors, or £6 for that collection of Glendronach. I mean, that's a pretty damn good deal. Anyway,
true, isn't it? And then, as we always say, do send your pictures and just your beaming faces when you get your bottles. We've had some great ones recently. We had some with animals, which made Dave happy.
Oh yes.
We had some with people's kids in the picture, which was less useful for us because we couldn't share them really. But it's great to see faces still.
We still like to see them, but we can't actually share them on the. But
Andy's saying, Andy won a couple of today. He's saying, thanks so much for the great competition, guys. Feeling blessed with another lucky week. Yeah, congratulations, Andrew. Yeah, well done.
Congratulations. The luck is with you, that's for sure. Yeah, the prizes will be sent out. Love to see your pictures. Love to hear what you think of the whiskies. I'd love to see them open. If you were dressed up in Halloween costumes with a bottle with your prizes, even better. That'd be fun to see. We'll be coming into the Christmas season soon, so we want you all dressed up in Santa hats, certainly throughout the winnings of December. A little bit early for that now, but we will get the Christmas jingle sorted out. The Whiskey Santa jingle.
Whiskey Santa's here, so Christmas has.
Christmas has arrived, yeah. Okay, that's us.
All right.
Until next time.
A pleasure as always.
I'll play us out.